In a world where appearances often decide how we're treated, where a seat on a plane becomes a test of power, privilege, and pride. This is not just a story about travel. It's about who gets to belong and what happens when someone dares to say, "I will not be moved." Before we dive in, drop your city or country in the comments. Let's see how far this story flies. And if you believe respect shouldn't come with conditions, hit that subscribe button. Story begins. "You're in the wrong seat," the man beside her said sharply, leaning in just as she buckled up. "Move, my son needs the window." But what happened next sent shockwaves through the cabin. Even the crew in first class went silent, and the flight attendant's response? It caught everyone off guard. It was a calm morning at JFK Airport. Dr. Ayanna Brooks, a brilliant black neurologist in her mid-30s, had finally earned a short break. Months of high-stress emergency surgeries, hospital visits, and speaking events around the country had left her exhausted. Now, she just wanted peace. With a weathered paperback in hand, she settled into her first-class seat, 2A. But then came a white man in an expensive suit, his 8-year-old son at his side. He looked her over, hesitated, then frowned. "You're in our seat," he said, pointing. Ayanna calmly checked her ticket again. "No, sir, this is 2A. It's mine." The man turned to the young flight attendant, Jordan. "She should switch. My son needs the window. He's a kid. I'm sure she understands." But it wasn't a question. It was a command. Ayanna sat stunned. He hadn't asked. He had assumed authority. Jordan looked between them, uncertain. The cabin quieted. Other passengers leaned in. Everyone sensed the tension. "I know he's a child," Ayanna said calmly, "but I bought this seat. I'm not moving." The man scoffed and rolled his eyes. "It's always about power with people like her. No decency left anymore." Someone nearby whispered, "Is she really being difficult?" Ayanna's cheeks flushed. Not with shame, but with a deep, familiar frustration. She had spent years, earning her place in rooms where she was often the only woman, the only black voice. And now, once again, she was being questioned. Not for her competence, not for her worth, just for existing in a space she'd rightfully earned. The boy tugged his father's sleeve. "Dad, it's okay. I can sit here." But the man ignored him. "She just wants attention," he muttered. Then Jordan returned. This time, she was clear. "Sir," she said, voice steady, "Dr. Brooks has every right to stay in her seat. Also, tone and entitlement are not welcome on our aircraft." The man's eyes widened. "Doctor?" he asked, stunned. "You're a doctor?" Ayanna looked him straight in the eye. "Harvard-trained, board-certified neurologist. And no, I'm not moving." Jordan turned to Ayanna, her tone now warm and respectful. "We truly apologize, Dr. Brooks. Would you like a glass of champagne while we finish boarding?" The man looked around. Passengers were watching. One woman shook her head at him. His son sat quietly, clearly embarrassed. Then came the final line. "And sir," Jordan added, "if you speak to anyone else like that again, you will be removed from this flight." The air felt different as the plane took off. Ayanna sat quietly, sipping her drink with calm dignity. The man beside her didn't say another word. Later in the flight, the boy leaned over and whispered, "I think being a doctor is cool. My mom's one too." Ayanna smiled gently. "Then you already have a great role model." But beneath her smile was a tired heart. Tired of fighting for her place. Tired of proving her worth. Tired of being questioned for simply being. Still in that moment, she felt seen, she felt backed, and she felt, for once, undeniably heard. A fellow passenger posted the story online. It went viral within hours. Thousands celebrated Jordan, the flight attendant, for standing up. And thousands more praised Dr. Ayanna Brooks, proof that black women don't owe the world an explanation to deserve respect. Not everyone understood, but many did. Because sometimes all it takes is one calm refusal to shrink, to remind the world that dignity is not up for debate. If this story moved you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more powerful true stories. Tell us in the comments, what would you have done in this situation? And remember, being kind is free, but standing up takes courage. Stay grounded, stay strong, stay human.